প্ৰিয় শিক্ষাৰ্থীসকল, কৃষ্ণকান্ত সন্দিকৈ ৰাজ্যিক মুক্ত বিশ্ববিদ্যালয়ৰ বিদ্যায়তনিক দৃশ্য শ্ৰাব্য অনুষ্ঠানটিলৈ আপোনালোকক স্বাগতম জনাইছো। স্বয়ং প্ৰভা DTH চেনেল 20ৰ যোগেদি শিক্ষাৰ্থীসকলৰ অধ্যয়ন কাৰ্য অধিক মনোগ্ৰাহী আৰু ফলপ্ৰসূ হোৱালৈ লক্ষ্য ৰাখি বিভিন্ন বিষয় সামৰি আমাৰ এই বিদ্যায়তনিক অনুষ্ঠানটি সজোৱা হৈছে। আহকচোন প্ৰিয় দৰ্শকসকল, আমাৰ আজিৰ খণ্ডটিৰ মাজলৈ আগবাঢ়ো।
Hello dear learners, I am Antara Barua, Assistant Professor, Discipline of Electronics. In this video class, we shall discuss about some sequential logic circuits, which is included in the Digital Technique paper of first semester BCA program. In our previous video class, we have discussed about the combinational logic circuits. We came to know that all the digital circuits are categorized into two types. One is combinational logic circuits and the other is sequential logic circuits. In combinational logic circuits, the output at any instance depends on the input at that instance. We have already discussed about the encoder, decoder, multiplexer, demultiplexer, adder, all these combinational logic circuits. Today we shall also discuss about the subtractor before going to the details of the combinational logic circuits. So the subtractor, similar to the adder, the subtractor also classified as two types. One is half subtractor and other is a full subtractor. Now let us first discuss about half subtractor. We know the rules of binary subtraction as 0 minus 0, it is a 0, then 0 minus 1, it is 1, that means 1 borrow, then 1 minus 0 is 1, then 1 minus 1 is 1. So this is the subtraction rule, in binary subtraction rule. So in case of half adder, first let us see the block diagram of half adder. It has two inputs, suppose A and B, and two outputs, that is DI and B0. So this is a half subtractor. So what is DI? DI is the difference output and B0 it is the borrow output. And if we see the truth table, suppose these are the inputs A and B and outputs are DI and B0. This is the difference and this B0 is the borrow. So for the two inputs, the four possible combinations are 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, then 1, 1. So from this difference binary subtraction rule, so difference for 0, 0, 0, 0 is 0. So there is no borrow, so borrow is 0. For the second case, 0 minus 1. So 0 minus 1, the difference is 1 and there is a 1 borrow, so it is 1. For the third case, 1 minus 0, that means 1 minus 0, difference is 1, so it is 1. No borrow, so 0. And for the fourth combination, 1 minus 1, the difference is 1 and the borrow is 0. So this is the truth table for half subtractor. So next we shall see the logic circuit for the half subtractor. So two gates are used. So this output is DI and this is the B0. So two inputs A and B. So these are the two inputs A and B, and the inputs of the AND gate, that is where the output is B0, the inputs are A bar, that means a NOT gate is applied, and another is B. So what are the Boolean expression for the half subtractor? For difference output, the Boolean expression is similar to the half adder that we have already discussed. So this is the expression for DI, that means difference output, and for the other output B0, A bar dot B equal to B0. So this is the Boolean expression for the borrow output. So till now what we have seen, first we have see the half subtractor. So in half subtractor there are two inputs, suppose A and B, and two outputs, one is difference and other is the borrow, and this is the truth table for the half subtractor, and this is the logic circuit diagram for the half subtractor. So now this is the block diagram of full subtractor, and this is the logic circuit diagram for full subtractor. In case of full subtractor, there are 3 input bits and 2 output bits, similar to the full adder. Here the 2 input bits, that is A and B, means one input is subtracted from the other inputs, and the third input is a borrow of the previous stage. That means borrow from the previous stage, that is the third input for full subtractor. And there are 2 outputs, one is difference and other is the borrow output. Now let us see the truth table for full subtractor. There are 3 inputs, that is A, B, and other is the borrow input. That means it is the borrow of the previous stage. And the 2 outputs, that is DI, difference, and the borrow output. So for the 3 inputs, the 8 possible combinations are 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1, 0, 0, 1, 0, 1, then 1, 1, 0, and 1, 1, 1. So now let us see the difference in output. So first, all are 0, so difference is 0. There is no borrow, so borrow is 0. Next, 0 minus 0 is 0, then 0 minus 1. So here difference is 1, borrow is 1. Next, 0 minus 1. From the law of binary subtraction, 0 minus 1 is 1, then 1 minus 0 is 1. So here 0 minus 1, there is borrow 1, so B output is 1. Next, 0 minus 1, that is difference is 1, borrow is 1, so borrow 1. Then 1 minus 1, that is 0, so difference is 0. Next, 1 minus 0, that is 1, again 1 minus 0, that is 1, so borrow is 0. Next, 1 minus 0, that is 1, again 1 minus 1 is 0, so borrow is 0. Then 1 minus 1, that is 0, and 0 minus 0 is 0, so borrow is 0. And the last case, that is 1 minus 1 is 0, then 0 minus 1 is 1 and borrow 1. So this is the truth table for full subtractor. Now we have discussed about the subtractor combinational circuit. Here the full adder, there are in the logic circuit there are 2 half adder circuits are there. So this is one half adder circuit and this is the another half adder circuits. As there are 3 inputs, one is A, B, and other is borrow input, that is from the previous borrow. And for the first half subtractor, the output difference output is applied to the input, and the borrow output, these are added by using a OR gate to get a final borrow output. So these are all about combinational circuits. Now we shall discuss about sequential logic circuit.
ইমান সময় আমি স্বয়ং প্ৰভা DTH চেনেল 20 যোগে সম্প্ৰচাৰিত কৃষ্ণকান্ত সন্দিকৈ ৰাজ্যিক মুক্ত বিশ্ববিদ্যালয়ৰ বিদ্যায়তনিক অনুষ্ঠানটিৰ আজিৰ খণ্ডটি উপভোগ কৰিলো। এই বিদ্যায়তনিক অনুষ্ঠানটিৰ জৰিয়তে শিক্ষাৰ্থীসকল নিশ্চয়কৈ ভালেখিনি উপকৃত হৈছে। পুনৰ আন এটি বিষয় লৈ আমি আপোনালোকৰ মাজলৈ আহিম। নমস্কাৰ।